a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud, where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
So I'm done saying maybe I'll do what I have to do to make you believe in me like I believe in you. I can't find the time, but I swear I'm trying. I'll make this come good, there's light on the horizon.
Give me mics, give me leads, give me beats, give me pens with unlimited ink, and give me just a couple minutes of your time, and I'll swear I'll change the way your mind thinks. Now check it. Been doing this shit for 15 years plus, pressing keyboard keys that are covered in dust. Blood, sweat, hard graft, put 1,000 hours in, and it seems like I'm still housing, arousing the interest of a select few. But I need new recruits now, so I select you. Come, take my hand, we can travel many lands, we can cross many deserts and shifting sands, and my only demand is we travel as one. If we separate for evil, then we conquer none. Stand firm as a unit, face trouble together, yeah, I know we can do this. If we get through this, then it'll be a miracle. Facing fights and raw plights like biblical Syria. Call me if you're really serious, cause I've only got patience for those that really hearing us. And I know enemies fearing us, consequence and defense, sitting on the fence, sneaky picking from a distance. Make no mistake, trust your own vision, trust what your eyes see, and believe in me.
What the fuck, man? That's better. Right, that went on longer than it should have, that intro. Hello. Hi, Mike. I'll load this cunt up and see if we can't see what the hell was going on with it yesterday, because it didn't finish when I thought it was going to finish. In a rare turn of events, Paul is here reading a fucking comic book. Paul doesn't like comics, but here he is. What the fuck? I just remembered the chat from yesterday. That's weird. Whatever. We'll just leave that chat. It looks like we've been busy tonight. Oh, this Mike was here. I need to change that YouTube back onto a Twitch icon, it's occurred to me. On my stream deck. It tells me how many viewers I've got by looking there. Even though I always look over there. Just switch it and I'll be fine. Right, continuing this. Lovely cup of tea. Come on.
In your standard noir novel, Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe
We did all
is on
this
his
yesterday.
way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Yes, Osman.
Did he tell you why he's running late?
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
Yeah, no, I just don't feel like having a bev. It's not that complicated. Not today. That's weird, it doesn't say how many viewers I've got. I mean, inevitably it's just you, Mike. But, you know, whatever. I'll have to look at all this shit again. Is that a sea lion? Okay, thinking. Try that. With that. Smashed it.
No, that's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
Mr. Blacksad? Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure, as long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
Fucking cleavage on this fucking cheetah. Ridiculous. Two things to look at. Always the eyes.
If I had her markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
Sure. Come on. There it is. Need a new pad. This one's fucking going mental. Good. thinking. So it's going to be that one, but with what? Try that? No? Yes.
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda. Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
Fucking hell, does it really matter? Really a slippery little milk. And now we go the page. Much easier. Oh. Lunch with Paul Rosenberg. Isn't that Eminem's manager? Hospital. Come on, give me something here. Meeting with Bobby Yale, Regiment Neal, and Claude Hinkham, whatever. Jesus, more pages, really. Joe Dunn, no appointment.
What? Dunn was here 2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr.
Anything
Dunn
possible?
was usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
Yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense. Cool. I thought she was going to do some suspect shit for me then.
Tell me there's a back door to your office.
Tell me I can play the game. Back in here. So I can look at shit. Am I allowed to look at shit? Oh, I can look at that. That is a picky-uppy boy. More collectibles. I dread to think how many of these I've missed. Okay. So we just like go out the window. There's a map thing there. Okay, so that's the office. We can get into the we can get into it via the meeting room. How do I get into the meeting room? I'm in this hallway here, I think. I'm right there, because that was the lobby. And that's the office I need to get into. The only other door in is through the meeting room. I'll have a mooch around everywhere anyway.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
That looks pretty useful. I think I've sussed it already. Keep mooching.
So, you had something to do with that chest expander after all.
Could have kept it. Alright, can't do anything in there. Oh, that's it. Oh, there's another thing. I see you. I bet there's an absolute fuck ton of those that I don't have. But then again, I don't know how long the game's going to go on for. I thought it was over, but clearly it's not. Is it really going to be this simple? So this is the meeting room. That's his office. Doesn't appear to be anything fun to pick
In
up
my
here. What's
experience,
this?
when something looks really good, it ends up smelling really bad.
You could apply that same logic to a Guinness Book of World Records winning shit. I forgot this was a thing. Not to do this for ages. It's moving. Right, evidence. There's a card straight away. Let's have a quick look in the book. See how bad it is.
That's bad.
There are so many missing. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck me, can't go in that corner. He's not allowed.
When one of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw, I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball wherever it wanted. My coach, the great Joffrey Sox. And so I worked hard. Pearl Harbor. Enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I shouldn't say this, but I was one of the best in the Army, and it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier,
That says
a man
imposing
whose
up there.
aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but no. Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain.
What the fuck?
And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
I can't do anything yet. He's just killing off ideas right now. Okay. Yeah, should we do it then? Right, so we got new options. But he's the surgeon. God, a triple. Good.
That's it. Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
More. Great. No. Wait. He said he was a sniper. Sniper. And a sniper killed Randall Lay. Right, okay. And that one again. No. Okay. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. And that one.
I feel so much better after that shower.
Good.
Like, you know, because I did the bedroom last night.
Mm-hmm.
Got like proper sweaty ass crack from it.
Lovely.
Don't you know when it's like uncomfortably sweaty and you give it a bit of a cloth in, like, just a bit of a swish. But you know, it's just, you know, you carry on with your day and it's just not enough.
Okay.
And you think, oh, my ass crack might be sweating into my underwear and that's right by my vagina. I did get a bit of like titty sweat, like humidity.
Why are you speaking this?
I had a bit of humidity going on.
Yes, Mike, I am off tomorrow.
But, yeah. I'm feeling good now though, fresh.
Good.
Yeah.
Go watch
You
your show.
didn't put it back on
Started.
charge, did ya?
What? I did.
Did ya?
I put it on charge and then you put it down. Why would you not put it on
I handed
charge?
you it again, said, can you put that back on charge, and I got up. You're a fucking arsehole.
Just you know.
I want to use it and there's nothing fucking in it.
Oh, who cares?
Absolute
Get your
fucking
own
fuck.
charger.
I did have my own charger. Someone took it for the fucking control pads. You fuck off. Fucking fuck off and then fuck off more, you fucker.
This is my cable
Fuck
that came
off.
with this control
Fuck
pad.
Off. Fuck off.
You're missing your TV show.
No, I'm not.
You said it starts at 9.
I've got fucking rewind a TV, so shut your face.
Okay.
Ugh! I didn't even do it. It wasn't me. Fuck.
I have no idea what she just did. Nothing good, clearly. Right, so those two don't link with a third one at all, so it's not them, it turns out. What am I even meant to be working out? That needs to go with something. Is she still fucking going on about something? Thorpe is the mastermind.
What fat fuck ate my fishy crisps?
What?
What fat fuck
Stop shouting!
ate my fishy crisps?
I've not eaten any crisps. I don't
My
fucking
Scampi
eat crisps.
Didn't eat any of my Scampi crisps, no?
No! I didn't even know you had any.
I see these. They're fucking on you, mate.
Right, okay.
I see you.
You see nothing. Were these the first two that I was doing anyway? It's completely put me off now. I need to try to fucking do all this again. Right. If it's not that one at the top, then the sniper one is not a choice. Right, it's not the snipers. Surgeon. The new clue is Thorpe is the mastermind behind the athlete doping operation.
Yes.
We know that, because that's new. So why is it not these two again? This is fucking getting old. There's only like so many fucking choices here. Right, so it's got nothing to do with Thorpe as the mastermind. We can ignore that one. Mitchell's drugs. Right. No. 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 And the most unlikely one of all. Guild to the basement. Right. Nothing to do with that then. And we already know that sniper and sniper do go together, but they need a third, and we haven't got that third, so it can't be that. Which means that's the choice here. No. Which means we go back down here. I don't think we can do it yet. Because literally the only option left to combine is these two. And there's nothing here. He's just made another note.
Almost.
There's no fucking red thing there, so what? Oh, right, okay. The reason I can't make anything happen there is because we're not supposed to at this point. Good. Good. He's a good sniper. We knew that. He has a trophy. Oh. Cheeky. Wonder how many I've missed by looking at something and not moving around.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, good point. Thorpe can't walk. That's a clue, that is.
I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard at the front desk.
How's that fun? Into the drawers. Yet another gun. And druggy drugs.
Oh, crap.
Why? Why is that an oh crap? Okay, now we have a new thing. Right, okay, I'm on it. Even though that's a hippo. Because I bet the motherfucker can walk if he takes those pills.
Wait, what if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
Yes, that is what I said. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Of course, it wasn't Mitchell or Gill. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnoff telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Fucking gonna make me think of that.
That's it for me, lad. I'm getting to bed early.
Early night for a busy week.
7th day, yeah.
7th day. Oh fuck yeah, it's a 7th day for you, innit?
Yeah.
Well, 8 days you were in today.
That doesn't count, mate. Nice. Catch you later, brother.
In a bit, dude. Right. We are gonna fucking puzzle the shit out of this for the next hour. looking again? Fuck yes.
Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it? The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
Who we calling, John?
Stop it.
1 second. Just because this is really pissing me off. Nothing that you need to worry about. Just need to do a quick refresh over here. Okay. See? Easy. Nothing to it.
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya? Oh, Blacksad. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John.
Why are you a pirate?
See, there was mutiny on board, so...
Stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, gentlemen, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us. Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But...
I'll just be a minute.
Do as you're told.
I think you've already suffered enough.
Okay.
All in black, have we been at the funeral today, or what?
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay? You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Fair enough. The truth is, I didn't solve it.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's Gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
I'm happy for her. She's been through a lot, and honestly, I wasn't sure she'd make it.
Well, she hasn't just yet. But she will in time. Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gill, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
Fuck it.
A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Don't deny it. I know Mitchell gave him to you.
People see a wheelchair and think, poor guy, he can't walk. But there's so much more to it than that. Some nights I can't even sleep from the pain.
That doesn't explain why you didn't tell me you knew about those drugs.
I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father.
I'm getting the impression he wants to jump her bones, you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders.
Good night, Mike. Pleasure to have you.
You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so... he was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when the drugs started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now. You stop it. Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorne.
You absolute fucking weapon. Oh. Well, you idiot, you're going to jail now. Oops. No, quick. I'm not having that happen. I mixed up X and A again. I wonder how much of that sequence I've got to sit through again. Come on, get on with it. Of all the quick times I've fucked up, I'm not fucking that one up, friend. No. Oh my god, all of it. Honestly, I thought he would have done a cheeky save when he said, "You solved the case."
Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You want to be
Skip the
shark
shitting
bait, do ya?
cutscene.
Blacksad, I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
If I fuck it up again.
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
Stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Yeah, I can't.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us. Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But...
I'll just be a minute.
Shut up.
I think you've already suffered enough.
Okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay? You see, I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Same as I did last
Fair
time.
enough. The truth is, I didn't solve it.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case, but for her. 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm going to help her make Dunn's Gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
I'm happy for her. She's been through a lot, and honestly, I wasn't sure she'd make it.
Well, she hasn't just yet. But she will in time. Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gil, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
They did mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have,
I'm gonna have to listen to him fucking crack on for ages now.
A journalist told me. Ring a bell?
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm I'm sure there's an explanation.
I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn. And you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend. Don't you get it?
Don't deny it. I know Mitchell gave them to you.
Super laid back, chill.
People see a wheelchair and think, poor guy, he can't walk. But there's so much more to it than that. Some nights I can't even sleep for the pain.
That doesn't explain why you didn't tell me you knew about those drugs.
I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
I think I've made that clear enough by now.
Take your time, man. It's not like we've already seen this.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father. Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
So you started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so... He was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now! You stop it! Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it.
Oh God, right, here we
Do you
go.
know how much power I have? The kind of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
Yeah, get on with it.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Iron Arm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again.
It's really weird how
Sonia
I
and
can see
I,
through,
we
like,
deserve a
under his
future.
chin, like where his main
You can
thing's
come in
going
now,
on. See
Smirnoff.
straight through it. A little gap.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Mr. Thorpe.
Right, we do not fuck this up. I do not fuck this up. A.
Sonia Dunn. You are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
Why the death? Why not murder? The blatant murder that you literally
You have
just
the
watched.
right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up.
No, I want to pick that gun up now.
Just give her a minute, for Christ's sake. Can't you see she's still in shock? She'll need a minute to wrap her head around what just happened. And then I'll help you fulfill your duty, Chief. For once, we'll do the right thing.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you. Do you understand these rights as I have just read them to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? Watch your step.
Why is he still moving? I should have let it go. Even now he's still moving. Keeping it very vague on the dates.
After everything
Oh,
that
the
had
fight, yeah, of
happened,
course. I trust
the
we got
last
ringside.
thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way my moral compass dictated. Whether anyone would listen to me, that was another story.
We actually get to... Yeah, I figured it was going to end on
Because
that.
no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
No, because I would have let it go. Another wasted cigarette. Cutscene, or do we get to walk down this alley for no reason? One thing we know for sure is we didn't get all the fucking stickers. And there it goes. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. And this game got me into that comic as well, so wherever the fuck that is now. That's it. Good book, as I say every time we stream. Good book, worth a read. And Kev will not agree because he doesn't like the comics that I like. Oh well. Still, I enjoyed this, and I really hope that they'll make another one. I don't know how long it took them to make this one, to be honest, but I do hope they've already started work on a sequel. Name rings a bell. I might just be thinking of Microprose though. Remember Microprose? Well, I did say I was only going to be streaming for like an hour, and yeah, looks that way. Is he still walking off in slow motion? Might finally go and treat myself to a shower, actually. Well done, Jay. You finished the game. Go and have a shower. Treat yourself. Or you might stream a bit of Terminator. Choices. Do an hour of Terminator or a shower? Barry Johnson, you did a good voice. Except for when you said Celtic instead of Celtic. A lot of repeating names on this cast list. Bookmaker. What? Is that a mistake? Yeah, Blacksad is definitely still walking off. I can just about see him in the background. Are we getting the French voice cast now or what? Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it was the French, wasn't it? Because that says Spanish voiceovers. Are you gonna get like a voice cast for like every fucking known language or what? Fuck, it's so hot. absolutely ruined. Oh yeah, Survivor Series tonight. These credits really are fucking banging on, aren't they? If I was a good streamer, I would have just been fucking talking shit this whole time. Saying, yo, donate. Do donations, buy the merch. All that fucking shit. I'm not a good streamer though. It's just something that I do. So what, are we straight back to the titles, or is there going to be a little stinger? Yep, back to the title screen. Anything we can investigate? Anything new here? Probably not. What's the Hall of Fame? Oh, it's that. Look at all the fucking stickers we missed. It's a rough boy, that. Progress. I've not looked at this menu at all, I don't think. Was I happy with my role in it all? I'd say so. Yeah, that was fucked up. Oh well. Right, well that was a stream, and now it's over. So if you came through, thanks for coming through. If you didn't, then who am I talking to? You know what I mean? I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!